In the weeks leading up to tonight, when, oh, I don't know, I was doing anything but trying to come up with what I was going to say, only going through thousands and thousands of pictures, which was difficult. It was, 1 minute I'm crying, 1 minute I'm laughing, but I hope you enjoy it. It was the best way I could come up with to do a tribute to her energy. So anyway, so while I was doing everything else, stressing about what I was going to say, I was writing all my little thank yous, the margins of the papers, and on little pieces of paper. That stressed me out, because how do you thank everybody? You just can't. But that list kept getting bigger. I kept trying to think of a suave way to, say it's too big, I can't read it. It's too much, I can't possibly, but no, I have to. And so a couple nights ago, lying awake at 2 a.m., staring at the white ceiling, which looked a whole lot like a white piece of paper, and the white walls, because I took all the artwork down, I realized that my speech wrote itself. That's what I was doing, and it's titled My Thank You List. The length and the depth of my thank you list, the one on paper and the one in my heart, is the reason I can look back at my life with Mary Lou as my partner and as my wife in such a way that I can also look forward to a life that is now very different from the one that she now planned. But it is wide open. And I find myself a completely different person than the person I was when I met her. And it is how I'm able to speak without losing it right now. Because I find strength from what we had together, including the most difficult times, has given me a completely different perspective on everything. Our time together was full, and it was fun. She made me laugh, and more often than anyone deserves, there was a reason to cry together. But if you had her medical timeline in one hand and our archive of thousands of photos in this other hand, photos of things that we did and experienced and people we made part of that, you couldn't imagine that it was the same person, that it was the same life, that you could fit all that in. But she did. And I could have been printing pictures for years. I had to, my sister is like, all right already. It's 2 o'clock, I think you should get some sleep. So anyway, so here's a few things from my thank you list. Just a few, I promise. Thank you for coming, of course. Thank you for loving Mary Lou in your unique way. For appreciating her talent, her vision, her soul, which all seemed as though they were created with the purpose of healing. Thank you, and you know who you are and what this means. For the calls, the prayers, the emails, the meals, the manicures, the walks, the reading, the bike rides, the hugs, the Reiki, the Qigong, the hurricane shelter. Did I mention the food? That is still in my freezer. This list will go on days. But mostly, thank you for making it known over and over, just in case I forgot, that you would do absolutely anything for us and for me. And you did. And you still do. Let's see. You know when they say that it takes a village to bring up a child? Well, now I know that it takes a village to help someone transition with peace, with honor, with acceptance. She accepted where she was going, and she didn't look back, not even at me. And that's because we all allowed her to do that. And it was with peace that she left us. These are thank yous to Mary Lou. I think I might skip one because I just can't do it. But I think you know what some of them might be. So I'll skip them for you. Thank you for being uniquely and unapologetically you. For being a pioneer, a safety miser, a justice seeker, a gadget queen, a goof, a lover of nature, music, arts, and for blushing easily. I think many of you have seen her do that. Thank you for creating a space for me and so many others to realize and become our greater selves. Thank you for being a flawed person, a person with doubts and fears, moments of brilliance followed by surprise temper tantrums. Thank you for doing the work to heal a childhood marked by the loss of a mom. Thank you for the recent rainbows and everything else. There have been so many, especially on your birthday. And it was followed by a fiery red sunset without a drop of rain. And following are some thank yous from Mary Lou's thank you list, which I didn't post up there, but I will. I'll just read a few. There's just, it's okay, 80 something, 100 actually, but you could, I think there's another couple pages I haven't found yet. My spirit, our home, my talent, my friends, my family, nature, my job, benefits, yoga. I'm smart. I'm smart. I can acknowledge and understand my feelings. I have the ability to change, I have the ability to accept what I can't change. I like to give. Great neighbors. I'm strong, and my favorite is mechanical aptitude. Two more things. One is, since we're next is telling stories, I thought I would tell one funny story. It was she had her humor, I have to tell you, until the very, very, very few last moments. So the weekend before she passed, she was having a really difficult time. Some friends came over to help out, and they were very loving, being with her, holding her hand, looking into her eyes, telling her they loved her, and not wanting to leave because they didn't want to say goodbye. And finally we did, and we had other things, we had a whole schedule to do. And so she started saying something, I can't hear her. I'm like, what? Poopy. I'm like, oh, can't go to the bathroom. Okay, she was having trouble walking. So I put my hands with her, no. Poopy. What is this? She's like, poopy people. I still didn't get it. I'm like, what? What do you mean, poopy people? Poopy people. She was so frustrated with me, and then I got it, and I was rolling on the floor laughing. And then at one point too, one of the hospice nurses was combing her hair. And she's like, which way was the part go? She's combing her hair, combing down. I'm like, no. And she goes, oh, it's the other way? It's the other way, goes this way. And I'm like, no. I'm like, she doesn't part right. So I said to her, she was unable to speak at this point, and I said, I'm sorry, honey, she messed up my hair. She went, I said how we do. And one last thing, the night would not be complete. Okay, everybody. Smile. Come on, you can do better than that. If I have to get the glasses out, I'll get the glasses out. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.